It's in the game.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. They'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up. After a gain of about 1, Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And 3rd down coming up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
3rd and 9. Hurts to throw. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. Yeah! It is a big play for the...
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Down the right sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 75 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd and 6. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
They go play action here. Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. The penalty gets them half the distance closer, but they'll still need to come up with something on third and goal. McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
Out.
7-7, our score after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it It's now a 14-7 ball game.
That's the score. Eagles 14, 49-7. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Now Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To Barkley on the check down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. From the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a 2nd and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Get set. Watch out.
Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yellow. Outside. Yo, 18.
Purdy looking to throw.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 61 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
18. Watch out.
Throwing here, Purdy. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the first down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Back to throw. Purdy will try to do it himself. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Up the middle with Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket, trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number 1, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. Play action. Now Purdy. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nolan Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Purdy. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They're going to look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get set. Get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. So that wipes away a big play on the penalty for illegal touching on the outside.
And that's one as a receiver where a lot of times you don't even realize that you've even done it, but just 1 foot goes over the chalk, and you're the first to touch it when you come back in. That's going to be a penalty.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They had to go for it with such little
Yo. Clicks. Clicks. Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Clicks.